Hello. Oh, I can't speak. Hello, hello, hello. It's made me say, laugh at something Gary said the other day. Had to practice speaking after that bender. Oh, is anyone out there? I'm still finding my feet with the laptop. I know that's might sound weird, but excuse me, someone else has had one. Hope everyone can hear me. The wee green light thing there's telling me people can hear me. So I had to build a chair today, flat pack. That was easy enough. Even so, having a laptop is the light all right? Can you use the ones that I've jumped on? Can you? Is everything all right? As in the sound and the picture. Just made it. So I'd actually get that hanging up there, shouldn't I? That is what I'm going to do though. That'll be up on the wall once I get the soonest. My Graham Soonest. Graham Soonest picture reframe. You know the one that was just doing the wall and true, and it was had to take it out of the frame. I couldn't bring it out in the frame. It would have broken in the suitcase. As simple as that. Um, so Thelwell's interview, man. Just wanted to strangle him, man. No accountability. Absolutely zero accountability. Charge this. Zero accountability. As I said, if Steve just came out and said, "Look, I got it wrong. I apologise. I won't get it wrong again. I'm going to try harder. I realise where my mistakes were. I know what my mistakes were. That's fine, man. That's good. Cheers, Rob. Like I say, I'm still finding my feet. The guy that owns the house, he's running the Mora because he needs to bring me paperwork for my visa, to help with my visa. I'm going to get him to put in I'm going to ask to get a better internet provider because see the router we've got is one of those old flat things. It's like it's flat. It's not got all the aerials or whatever you want sticking out. So I want to get that because doing the live streams. I mean, you can hear me all right, but oh god, Stace, honestly, man, like because right to be fair, Stace, when I saw it, I was hammered and I was like, right, you know, like I said to you, I came up with pop up, came up on my phone, and I was came with the interview, and I thought, don't click on that, and I didn't. But when I get back to the room, I kind of started to watch it, and I thought, don't watch it anymore. You've had a good night, go to bed, fart yourself to sleep, and don't watch it. So yesterday, when I got home, I watched it, but when I got home, I watched it. I was like, and I crashed it. I mean, I woke up. God knows what it was for the boxing and all that. I actually slept through the Scotland match. And I watched it this morning twice in a row. If I didn't have this page, I wouldn't have watched it. But what I wanted to see was an apology. Or some, you know what I mean, Stacey? Some kind of, all right, I got that wrong. Like the Mr. Kavanagh did. He said, look, I've got this wrong. We all get stuff wrong. And I would have accepted that, Stacey. I would have accepted that apology, no problem. It was nothing. People, he's not natural with doing this. Like, I'm probably more natural doing this than he is. He doesn't like it, and that's fine. We can't dig him out on that. That's just the way he is, you know. But still, I'm sitting there. Come on, just take accountability. And see, the question is as if he wrote them himself. It's as if he wrote them himself. You know, come on, flip man. You know, I mean, it's. And it means he's not going anywhere, you know, because Kavanagh would allow them to do a video like that if he was gone, you know. But oh, there's a god. Oh, excuse me. Aye, I wouldn't have done that. I've put a video. Do you know what I did tonight? I went out to get. I even forgot to get petrol for the motorbike. I went out petrol, cash point. They're both the same thing along the road there. I just kept going and going and going. I ended up down Beach Road in the city. And I've done a video, so it's half an hour long, of me filming Beach Road where I live. So if you fancy a bit of boredom on a Sunday, you can go and watch it. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube. Because now they're in Thailand. Now the office is set up more or less. I need an air conditioning unit. I'm going to get a cheap and nasty one because for in here because the doors open out into the living room and all that. See, because that fan's blowing the living. Right. That fan's blowing the air conditioning in from the living room, and I want to shut in here. Not that I'm doing anything wrong, but it's just the wife and kids running about. They don't want to. They don't want to listen in. You know. But it's Kavanagh, man. I mean, from what he said, though, right? Forget that he's an absolute. What they're going to do sounds all right. We're going to buy players. They're looking at players, but I mean, even then, it's just dawned on me now. He never said what kind of players we're looking at. And what I mean by that is older guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, I've got a new table today, and there's a thing there where my fat belly hits into, and it's annoying me. But it's just come on, man, just say the right things. He did kind of say the right things, but he also didn't when it came to player recruitment. We need old guys. We need old farts like me. Not old guys like me at 51-year-old, but you know what I mean. You need the old head. It's just listen, we've got to give him till Christmas. Got to give him the transfer window. We've got no choice ultimately. You know what I mean. So it's not as if we can. No choice. You know, just hope he gets it right. But we watched and him, excuse me, him and Stuart over their backside kicked by Kavanagh. You know what I mean? Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I just started yawning as soon as I came on here. Right, what time's the England game on at? England's tonight, isn't it? Where's his live score? If this is 2 in the morning, where's England? England. It's on at midnight. What time is it? It's 9:30. Will I make it? Probably not. Albania. Midnight at our time, so what's that, 5 in the afternoon for you? But you just want a transfer window now, don't you? You just like, come on, get us buying players now. It's not going to happen, unfortunately, now, but this and the stat. I know I'm a dinosaur when it comes to the stats thing. But what's wrong with good old fashioned scouting? I know stats is good, but I'm just thinking of this. I'm going to assume that they get the stats for a player, then they go look at them. Surely that happens, right? You get the stats for a player. All right, let's go and watch Tommy Williamson doing it, whatever. But still a bit of doubt there about this. So you know, I always try and be positive, but at times it's like, But that interview yesterday, as a powder puff, that's the right word, isn't it? It was like there wasn't one because the question everyone wants to hear exactly what I said. Well, I'm not speaking for everyone. Everyone wanted to hear some kind of responsibility. Yeah, I've got I've got no issue. They've been in the office. You know what I mean? Doors closed. You know what I mean? Let's stay. You know, I'm sure we've all been there at some point or another. You know, yeah. I've got a video going up. It's just I like to subscribe one. It's not really for the Rangers page. I'm just give me. I don't like doing this when I'm talking news. It should be please, like. What's she doing? I'm here. Sub Thailand. Because what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is start to do podcasts or blogs or whatever you want to call it on Thailand, because quite a few people have asked me about living here and the cost of living and blah 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 blah, blah, you know, all that stuff. So I'll do it because I've got nothing to do. You know, I'm semi-retired and all that, and it gives me something to do. And the thing about doing stuff about Thailand, that see the Thailand YouTube community, it's as bitter as if. Everyone hates each other. Like TikTok's rancid for it, and I actually rarely use TikTok now because you get these experts up in here 5 minutes, and they don't have a clue. I've been here 20 years, so I don't have a clue. If you ask all my mates that I know, they're all the same. I don't know. It's it's not a complicated place. It's very unique, shall we say? It's got its weird and wonderful ways. But Rangers. Hope I did chuff for this office, by the way. You know the Buddha. I'll show you something, and this is normal. So it's also the Buddha room. So that hopefully he'll give us luck with Rangers. Ty's always a little, I don't want to call it a temple, but a little thing there. So I like it. You know, the wife gives him water every day. And then we've got the shrine there, No, that's all the family members have passed. My mum, my dad, my gran, the wife's dad. I never met him. He died a few months before I met him. Before I met her, so I'd like to have met him. He was an officer in the Thai Navy. But Rangers, just hope everyone comes back uninjured, and then I'll do a video on Danny Rowe yesterday because when I thought again when it was on the bevy when it came up, Danny Rowe's just gone to Ibrox to meet the staff. I was like, well, shouldn't I have done it already? Then even in my drunkest, I thought, oh, no, because what he wanted to do first, just get in there and get the team sorted first. You know, he's moving house, he's moving country, he's got his wife and kids here or whatever. So I think that he just thought there was more. I don't want to say this sounding flippant or disrespectful. We've got to. There was other things a tad more important. It could wait. That's what I'm trying to say. It could wait. The meeting the staff could wait, and he also wanted to give them time. It wasn't. I am Danny. From what I understand, it was in Edmondson House, one of the restaurants, and he spent loads of times with people. You know, really listening to people. He helped the Union Bears with the TIFO, which blew my mind. You know, there's some people who find negative in that. I think it's brilliant. You know, he wants to know the fans. He knows what it means to be a football fan. I know everyone in football, whether it's a player or a manager or a coach, should know that. But you know what I mean? There's a personal touch, and that matters. It's not as if he's trying to get people on side. I think that's genuine. It's interesting times still. And who's the first game against? Actually, I forgot. At Ibrox. We'll go back. I'm sure when I've got my phone there. So I don't like doing this when I'm talking on a blog or I'm thinking with you, but where's the thingy? Where's live score? Where's the Rangers? Livy Ibrox. It's on at 2200. So that's all right. Yeah. I'm looking forward to going to the local football as well. Rayong FC there, first home games against Chombury, local derby. I won't be putting that on the Rangers page as in uploading it, but I'll certainly be doing YouTube videos and I'll post a link. I know that's kind of the same thing, but I know a lot of people kind of get upset when I don't. When it's people that got me for talking about Scotland. Thought this was a Rangers page, not a Scotland page. If you don't like it, move on, go and watch whatever. Oh, and I get somebody's going to hunt me down and beat me up as well from the page as well, which is good. I've got that threat the other day as well, which is good. But anyway, means I'm doing something right. But it's Sunday. It's a nice day today. I could almost put it. When I watched, what game was it I watched the other night? The boxing, actually. Didn't need the air conditioning on, which is very unusual. Aye. So hopefully I'll get on to a few podcasts this week because I've just been busy. I know I'm not going to name them, but a few have asked me to, and I will. Let's say I may have to go up at 3-4 in the morning for them, but that doesn't matter because that's what I'm. That's what I'll do because I've got nothing else to do. I slept till midday the day. So I didn't go to my bed till 6, but slept till midday the day. I don't like doing that really. The day goes over pretty quick, doesn't it? I'm still first. I just started Stacey's post. I'm going to have a look at that video of mine on Rayong down the beach tonight. I'm out to get petrol and I forgot to get petrol for the bike. And she'll be like, oh, gasoline, as they call it here. Gasoline! Just a bit of fun between me and the wife. It's quite funny, actually. And that's it. To be fair, that's the I missed that. To be fair, Danny Kavanagh did say, the way I read it, Thelwell said that Danny Rowe gets the final say that I wanted to hear that. So if I'm taking a positive out of that twats stuff, that's it. I'll come used to it, Mark, and I've done it both ways, from working in the States or the Caribbean, offshore the Caribbean and South America, to here. It's just, I'm used to it, you know. It can be a bit like, you know, because there will be matches. I mean, most Rangers, the latest Rangers match is going to be on outside Europe, is what, midnight my time, so should be all right. Oh, see, my body clock's screwed from the last 20, 30 years of working mental shifts. You know, it's fine. You know, I try, during a normal day, I try not to sleep during the day. I try not to doze off or watch the telly. I'm pretty good at that because I can spend time on this. You know, you guys will keep me busy, which is a good thing. I mean that in a nice way, by the way. It's still. Does this follow me? See the amount of people that follow the page and all that. I find it quite flattering at times. It's quite still weird. You know, like another chap off the page called Franky. We met for a pint the other night in town. We had more than a few, actually. A real nice chap. We ran about Soybean County. Aye. And it's see things like that. There was another guy recognised me, and I sound like an absolute hand pump saying that. It's fact, like, you know, say when Dubai airport and Glasgow airport, but aye, still extremely, still uncomfortable. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm sure people way more. The big bloggers, they'll get it way more than I do. But I guess it does. Right? Oh, what have I just done? I probably shouldn't have done that. Aye, there we go. I'm trying to. Wee Tam's not answering these messages, so I wouldn't have minded Wee Tam. In fact, let's try him. Wee Tam. Where's Wee Tam? Performance. Yeah, about me. It was active 4 hours ago, but I know that his granny passed, so yeah, 50p a meter. Aye. Our how much the electricity is 5,000 baht a month. What's that? Not a lot. Like my rent, water, electricity, and internet's about 420 quid a month. Oh, shit, here we go with this. Aye, definitely. Whereabouts are you, Dan? Haha, good on you. Oh, the thing is, Stacey, the overtime's crap at the time, but then when you get your wages, you're like, well, maybe it wasn't so bad. Yeah, that's me talking like a boss here. But no, not at all. I get that. Where in Thailand are you, Dan? Yes. Oh, Tam. Wee Tam. If we're around in about an hour and a half, he's got a visitor over. The thing we know that means I think he's got a new lady in the scene, the wee man. So yeah, 19-year-old boy. I love Wee Tam, man. I think the two of us work well together. You know, the old fart and the young buck. But the thing is, with me being in that bender for 3 days, it's kind of. I'm not hungover. It's just. Oh, you're out of Wongamat. Oh, we good. Hey, mate, see, are you German? That used to be called Germantown back in the day, and I mean that in a good way. Wongamat's it's nice out in Wongamat, actually. See that penthouse that was for sale in Wongamat? That penthouse, what was it? 7 million quid, man. It was, that was unreal, man. $7 million, it was a lot of money anyway. What a view. And I think it was three levels and the swimming pool and the gym and all that. Because Patty's got a bad rep. It probably deserves it to an extent, but there's some extremely wealthy people there. I saw Lamborghinis and Ferraris at the weekend, like, you know. And, right. The next time in Patty, I've had ever, because you know yourself, Dan, that bit, it's kind of over Naklo and Wongamat. It's almost like its own city and around about, when it, because I never go further north than second Troy too, if you know what I mean. You'll know what I'm like, though. That was a brilliant area back in the day. But I want that's nice, like they're really nice. Some expensive houses there, flats, condos. Let's say it used to be called Germantown back in the day, but from what I understand, during COVID, a lot left. But the fish market's brilliant out there, isn't it? When you go along that fish market, man, holy, that's somewhere I'm going to do a video from for the YouTube because there's lobsters and seafood there. I mean, this is Thailand we're talking. At a wholesalers, there's lobsters there for like 200 quid. Things, things that should be on Jurassic Park. The fish. I'm going to go and do that one day. Take a video there. Yeah. I was thinking, was that we got this during? Was that when we got them off of when we joined my gears? I think, wasn't it? I think it lasted one season. That I knew that. If that was yours, mate, I'd be up there doing live. I'd be up there doing a live, doing a podcast with you. But that's somebody extremely wealthy. That one, wasn't it? I'll go back and watch that video now and again. Right, cool from Glasgow. But you know what I mean by Germantown? It was called that for years. Like, I was certainly when I first moved there. Anyway, finished. A wee time wants to go on an hour, so I'm kind of knackered. Like, I need to go. I need to get petrol in the car, man. In the car, the motorbike. Tomorrow's video, I don't know where I do it from up in the hill with the tigers or the wild tigers I'm meant to do it on the beach or try to think. That's a good thing about writing about. You can go and there's places to go to do the live stuff, not live, the videos from. I couldn't really bother leaving the house this morning, so I did. My garden's a new balcony. I can go off. Yeah. I mean, my stay off the England match, I don't know. Yeah. I think that video down Beach Road, man, everyone I'm sure would like Beach Road here in Thailand, in the town in Rayong. It's just loads of nice restaurants. There's ones that are just outdoor ones. You've got ones on the beach, then you've got outdoor ones, and you've got ones with air conditioning, and it's just, it was mobbed tonight on the beach, like, Thai's like this time of year because it gets cooler. I wasn't. I could probably get away with switching the air conditioning off now. Put it that way, just about, Rumour has it there's 3 wild tigers just behind the house here. Well, when I'm just behind the house, I'm mountain up there. You've seen me. You might have seen me do videos from up there. How true it is, I don't know, but I'll tell you something. I'm going to play on it. You know what I mean? I'm going to play on it. You may as well. It's a bit of banter. Like, I'm sure most people know it is now, but well, Kate, my youngest, is asleep next door. She seems to think they're there. There is a sign as well. It does kind of say there are wild tigers, but there's no way there were wild tigers around here. It's too populated. Like I say, it's good for the videos, and I don't BS on the videos, but that one's quite banter. Give me a second, sorry. I've got these glasses on in a while, so. Alright, so well, that's why I see better than yeah, that's all right. No, but there is a lot. Mark, there is a lot of groglies around here. I guess you don't really see them, do you? Well, I saw the big monitor lizard. Saw one of them the other day. They're all scared either. Aye. It's cruel having named his mum. It's wrong on every level, I'm well chuffed from a wee office, like, because I've wanted this for months. I know it seems a small thing to people, but this is. I don't want to say this is my life, but this is my what I do. Because it's better doing the podcasts like this than sitting in the chair. Well, sitting now, people still listen to me, but when I talk live to you, it's better in here. I'm more stable than jumping about around there, but just give me a second. I don't want to disappear. Wee time. Stealth. I was out as a record. I kept calling him Admin Gary, but he's not. It's Stealth Gary. who sits in the background. I mean, I've known Gary since I was 13 years old, and so I was out with him a lot over the last few days. What I'm going to do for him, what I've never done in Thailand is go to Thai boxing proper. I've been to the ones in Party that I stitch up. What they do is they get the foreigner up to fight a Thai, and the Thai loses the first round. Looks like he's getting battered. The money goes flying in, and then the Thai knocks his head off in seconds. But what I'm going to do, Lumpini, Lumpini Stadium in Bangkok is the mecca of Thai boxing. It's like the Wembley of it. So what me and Gary are going to do, because Gary's as tight as two coats of paint, right? And he won't mind me saying that. He's smart, well, shall I say, smart with money. So as a pay, he won't take money off me, but as a payment for being in the background, I'm going to go up. Me and him are going up for a night. Thursday's the big one in Thailand. Every Thursday's the big boxing, and it's proper, and it's an honour for Thais to fight in Lumpini. So we'll go up there. I'll pay for our digs or hotel and all that. He says he'll buy some beers, but the thing is, Bangkok's not cheap. So he'll probably go buy them for the 7-Eleven and street them in a bar. But I won't. Joan, he won't do that. But I'm quite looking forward to that, and that would be a blog, another podcast entry, not on the Rangers one, on my YouTube. But I please go and follow my YouTube. I would really appreciate it. There's another video going up tonight begging as well. But again, I always appreciate it. But Rangers, I can't wait for the Rangers to come back. You know. But I do think this this period came at the right time. Right, let's see. I'm still finding my feet with my laptop. Right, okay. I'm still finding. What was I going to say? It was the right time. It gave Danny Road time. From what I understand, he went home, saw family. Some of the players that were in international duty will go home. I'm sure they're back by now. So it did come at the right time for us, you know. And it gave him. He did a write up on what he thinks is right, what he thinks is wrong. And hopefully Thelwell listened to it. He says he's listened to it because he told us. But then again, if Thelwell said I was sitting down in a chair right now in one house, I'd be like, you sure? I think where's Danny? I think there's a fair few of us in party this area, you know, as you know. I say a lot most watch the games in Dinkies is Dinkies. I don't have Dinkies, which is a good place to watch. Excuse me, if I'm in party, I usually watch Rangers matches out in Witherspoons, but because he's our Rangers. Well, Dinkies is obviously full of Rangers men, but it's a good place, Dinkies. So if you're ever in party, make sure you go, even though they banned me for some reason. But anyway, it's not to me. I don't. Right, what's this? Right, let me see. I'm going to try something here. Give me a second. Page, go to your channel. How do I do this? I am here, do not worry. That's how you do it. My YouTube is at Franky Jers. I forgot about that. I'm sure you all know how to do this. But there we go. Oh, aye. It's an easy number. It's an easy one to remember. Let me see this on YouTube a second. View on YouTube. Like, I'm still finding my feet with my laptop, so Windows is different from. There I am. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Please like and subscribe. I'm not that far behind. Okay. Oh, I nearly picked my nose. Right. So I was linked all my stuff. Right. Okay. I was because half the reason I bought a laptop was there's only certain stuff you can do with a laptop on YouTube. Right, and it's got all my links on it. Right, that's excellent. That's excellent. Cool. There we go. I get so excited over absolutely nothing. I would. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, but let's be honest. I always say if my opinion's at 12 o'clock, there's no doubt it's 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. There's 20% either side. The difference in opinions, I feel we're not ever that far apart. Is that you okay? The wife's up. The boss. The cat's out. Which one? See the small one. Right, where's small one? Give me small one. She used to like me, but now she hates me. Come here. It's been, I'm good with the animals as well. There's another one with 4 or 5 of them. They're good fun though. But aye. Yeah, Mark, I know what you mean, mate. It's I can't. I just severely dislike him as well, and I don't like the way I dislike him. If that makes sense. Like, I don't like certain people, but you don't like them. But this guy, and see when he said today or the other day on that the cats. See when he said when he was talking about we and his Rangers, if he was part of Rangers, that bugged me. That bugged me. I thought, you're nothing to do with me. You're nothing to do with us. Because Rangers Football Club is us. It's me, you, your kids, all Rangers fans. That's what makes Rangers, because we love Rangers from the day we're born to the day we die. We love them longer than we do the wife, the kids, and all that, because we live longer than we know them, our parents. Whereas this guy, man, the arrogance of it is still really annoying me that he said, cat lady. 1. So I'm going to. How many cats in bed tonight? 4? 3. I'll get 3 tonight. Can't wait for them scratching me tonight. They follow like the Pied Piper. It's quite funny, actually. Come here. And there's cat food right there. It looks like popcorn. And apparently, when I was hammered the other night, I thought it was. Yeah, as I was only away because when I first come back, she was, and then only because I was away for months and accepted that, but then it was again, and she was. My wife's given him. She calls it. It's called Tiger, but the Thai name I can't remember. I call him Small One. Small One, just because she's the smallest. And she was my pal. She used to stick up to me. Did last. I was like, But anyway, I like that man animal lover anyway. The cats are cool. But I guess some of them sleeping here, so that might need to. I need to be careful with the electrics in here and all that. But Rangers, I would look forward to the Rangers coming back. So Livingston at home, that's a good one to start with. You know, we've had a hard away game at Hibs, and who was the other team we beat? Dundee. That wasn't hard, let's be honest. But Livingston at home would be good. Do you know what would be great? See if we come out and give them a doing. You know what I mean? That's what I would love. We need to give somebody a hiding, because against Dundee, it looked like I thought, oh, well, 2-0 up quite early. Oh, we're 2-0 up after 12 minutes or something. I was like that, right? Okay. Like, okay. Let's keep going. And we didn't. But we still won. We still won 3-1. And although the second half was a bit ropey, yeah. But the thing is, Daniel, I think it's the same way any big football manager. They'll live the game 24/7 in their head. And him and his staff will have ideas. They'll think how to play. But I think we can see who the manager likes and doesn't like. I think Rothwell, if we get an offer for him, it'd be away because he's not playing him. You know, or maybe, I'm pretty sure as well that Danny's probably sat down and talked to a lot of players, during the close season. Let's come in for a cuppa. I know what you mean, Mark. It's not cheap at all. It's disgusting, the prices of everything to do with football. Especially if you're taking kids. It's like I bought the home strip for me and on the way out for the shop at the airport, and my grandson the full kit, and it was 120 quid or something like that. I just at the top, and It's a- I'm in the same token. I'm a firm believer it's easy to say no to the kids. I do. My kids are all right. If my kids ask me if I can't afford it, I tell them. But sometimes I just tell them no because they need to learn no. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that everyone else has to copy me, but there is, I do. A bit of a believer in that one. You know, don't tell the kid no. You know what I mean? So, but I know, but at the same time, it's not easy for the kid. I want this. It's especially that their pals have got the new strips and four strips, man. We don't need four strips. I think for European competition, we have to have three as part of the contract. You know, you need the home away and a third one, which is fair enough. But what bothered me about Umbro, I think it was Carlisle. They do Umbro. Their strips were 50 quid, whereas ours are 70. You know, where you taking the absolute PISH out of. Like I can go into town, not so much here. Well, I can here. I wouldn't be able to get a Rangers strip where I live. In fact, I'm going to see if I can tomorrow at Star Market. There's a huge market near me, Star Market. I love the markets. I'd be able to get your Man United, your Barcelonas, and all that. But Patty, you can definitely get the fake strips. But the thing is, see, when you're in the heat, the fake strips, they are crap made, aren't they? You're sweating them, whereas the originals, it's the, what's it called, the dry fit stuff, and it does make a difference. Like, you know, I'm saying that we're coming into a cooler period here, like now, so it's not as bad. Like, for all I'm a fat, you know what? I am not. I wasn't sweating like a pig today. I'm also going to start. I'm going to get decks again because some of you might see. If you look to my link tree, you see I DJ a lot, so I've got a lot of live DJ sets. Apple's food. Mama, see if some of my friend come from Facebook, you would cooking for them, wouldn't you? Yeah, she's a bit shy. I'm live. Everyone looking. She's shy, but she said she'll come. You can cook for people, yeah. She doesn't want to talk, but yeah, yeah. Because her food, Apple's food, is just out of this world, man. You know, even the thing is, do you know what she doesn't like, Mama? You don't like the air fryer. You don't like the air fryer. She doesn't like the air fryer. Everyone likes the air fryer, but she doesn't like it. I like it, but yeah. The thing is, I don't like cooking, but I like the air fryer's the best. It's the best cooking inventions is a microwave, probably. But yeah, I bought the air fryer thinking she would love it, but she doesn't like it. But anyway, who am I? Yeah, argue with a lady over cooking. But her food's amazing, man. So and I mean that if anyone's ever in Thailand, over you come, man. Come down here if you're in the area. Come down. All right, Nori. Aye, because like I say, Mark, she oh yeah, aye. Because see, when she was over in Scotland, she was cooking at my mate's house. My mate, it was better to have it at my mate's than my flat. That the flat that I'm in, and the neighbours were coming in, just watching her ingredients and stuff like that. It was great. Aye, and Mike shopping or whatever, didn't it, mate? I mean, Mike shop is the best place for all that. I know. There's that place in Second Road, in it, sort of towards Walking Street that does them that people buy from, but at the end of the day, they're all made in the same place in China and Shenzhen. Because what people don't realise when Thais, when the fake clothes, the wholesalers and market traders, they buy them the clothes by the kilo. That's how they buy them. Because my mate's wife's a market trader, and that's what he told me. Sometime I'm yeah. I just like my wife's. I thought this Frank. That's who I was out with. And Patty the other night, man, Christ almighty, man, my hangover's still going. But my wife's chicken, chicken fried rice is brilliant as well. Come here. Her chicken fried rice is basic, but her Thai green curry, because there's a bit of a myth with green curry. Green curry can be as warm as spicy as you like it or mild, but I've been here a week, 2 weeks, and I've not got her to make her that green curry yet, because I just get her to make it every 4 or 5 weeks because it's that good, and it lasts for a couple of days as well. Because if you have it every week, this is a drunk tweet from someone. It's by Brian. Wait. Oh wait. Right. You know why 33? My local Brian, my mate, and the guy that I'm talking about was most. He just messaged me. Are you watching the England game? It's at midnight, so that's a couple of hours I could end up alone there, man. I quite fancy it now, actually. I need to get a taxi. There's no chance of getting a taxi this time of night where I am. I'm certainly not driving a motorbike along there at night because I'd end up around a pole or something like that. Here for the banter, right? We'll try and get some banter going. Just listen to me talking crap like this chair's cheap and nasty, man. I can feel it. I just got it the day and built it, and it's. So my daughter bought it, but anyway, never mind. It'll last as long as it lasts. But I'm looking forward to the Livingston game now. So what's that? What day is it? It's Sunday the day. So we got a week to go yet. So that gives the team. I would imagine some of the players might not be back till day. That's a good question. It depends, really. There is legal stuff, but if you're in Bangkok or part of that, you can go 24/7. You know, look, do you know something, mate? And Frank and the other ones that are here, we've got to be careful what we say when we're in Thailand. We can get into trouble, if you know what I mean. And I don't mean that to sound dramatic. There's a thing called the Computer Crimes Act, and we can say, give me a second. We can say stuff that can get into trouble. Aye, yeah, Frank's there. Aye, it's like me and Frank when I met him the other night. I don't know what time did you knock that. What time did you finish at? About 3 in the morning or something like that, Frank. I don't know in that pub. I was all right in there, wasn't it? But yeah. It's just you know what I mean. It's listen, the cops aren't coming through my door at 6 in the morning, but I'm a firm believer. Just keep it. But we can in the right cities. And I was at 4 we knocked at. Aye. It was all right. Aye. We'll see. That was a good night. It was good to meet Frank, and I'm sure I'll meet you again soon enough. But there's a few others. Like I like the. I know Frank. I know the. It's as simple as that. I mean, me and Frank we could have been drinking till 8 in the morning and no bother. You know, if we wanted to, we go along to. There's certain bars along. I will not name them, but there's certain places we can go to along Walking Street and all that, and just off it. You know, there's even the beer bars do it. It's yeah. I could put that on, couldn't I? But I can't be bothered. I need to go through there and do it, and I'm on here. I say I'm just enjoying my wee office for the first time. I'm quite chuffed with this. Nothing spectacular. Just a box. Aye, Def will come down. Like I say, we'll get the missus to England. I mean, I mind you saying that even moving here, Frank, is actually, Frank, see if you go onto my YouTube, I filmed all around. I did the selfie stick thing, turned it and drove all around Beach Road and down the strip tonight. I didn't mean to do it. I went out to go to the cash point and get gas, get petrol for the motorbike, and I forgot. I did get money, but I forgot to put petrol in the motorbike. Aye. That's true. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. The big two are Livingston and Falkirk, but see for that man, that's 6 points hopefully. Fox Sports one. I'd be on. I've got the Google. I can get it for the Fire Stick. I've got my Fire Stick here. But let us know when you come down. Like we'll go around. We'll go scoot around town. Get the missus. Even come down, crash a night, stay a night. Like, there's no room in the house, but stay in the town, like along the city. And we can go along the strip, like. But this is a good place to live. And like I said to the like Frank, when we were sitting in the cherry bar, it would be, you know, I'm teaching you suck eggs. You know, the weather can be like, the traffic can be like, but I think in fact, see the hotel I was in, you know where I was. I think it was an hour and 10 minutes till I was in here, and that was with a few. You know what it's like getting out of Soy McCow up Patio Clang and all that. Once we were on there, it wasn't too bad, but yeah. Let's say if I had the Thai equivalent of Sky, I'd probably have Fox Sports one, but I don't have that. I'm going to switch that off for a minute. Is he in the bar? I'm telling you know, and you just the guy messages you, I'll go to the bar. And I'm not doing that. Hopefully, Tam said he might be on in a bit. I see, like one of the guys off the page, Frank, another Frank, made me that. Uncanny, yeah. Are we getting that up there? I'm going to put all stuff up there. See, up there in the wall. Just need the air conditioner in here. Because this is a wee room, man, so it gets hot extremely quickly, and that's outside there, and it gets hot. But like I say, Frank, the other night when you were there, Big Adam, he's agreed to do the podcast through, and that's a big deal, by the way, to get him, because I know he's been asked before this to do that, because he's got stories, man. Big Adam's got stories. That's 72 people, that's not too bad. Livingston, and Libby Braga, Falkirk, Ibrox. Excuse me. Aye. And that bike of yours, Frank, I like them big ones. The Forza. Was it the Forza? It's a Honda Forza you've got in it, or the Yamaha equivalent. I know it could shift like on the back of you, like. In the back of his motorbike, not the back of him, before anyone reads that the wrong way. Aye. So the guy that owns the house, I can't go out the night actually, because the guy that owns the house, he needs to bring paperwork for me for my visa. So, and I want a better, aye, that's right, it's a flying machine, that thing. Aye, it was, I want a new router, a better router. Well, I've got the answer to that is simple. Usually, where the garages are for snowplows are near somewhere or on roads that get kept clean. There you go. Either it keeps it in his garage. We don't have many snowplows in Thailand. I don't think anyway. But that motorbike there, they've got a bit of beef about them, and I know it can shift like. I do like the Honda Forza, but it would be Honda PCX, man. That's at 100,000 kilometers, man. I've spent what's 20,000 baht, about 500 quid on it once. New belt, yeah, not the over chain. It's got a belt. All the wiring was rewired. I think the engine was out. I think there was a new piston put in. What else? Spark plug. Well, I've never been a spark plug, but I love it. The wife loves it. I've tried to buy a new one a couple of times, and she says no. So yeah, but I think I'm going to buy decks for DJing in here, put them up there. So because I used to have DJed for years. Let's say I've got sets live online, and let's say there's a bar down the beach here. They've asked me to DJ before, so I'll see what happens there. DJing down the beach would be quite pleasant. It's my kind of music as well, the house stuff. This is quite stable, because the other night when I did it from the hotel, it froze quite a few times. But in fact, I'm going to try something. This is on the bar. I'm going to plug this in, right? See what happens. Because when I did, okay. The thing is, Frank, it is the kids would use and the wife would do it. I know there's no difference from using a bloody Honda PCX. It just, I mean, I've rented one a couple of times in Pattaya. And, man, they're like shit off a shovel. Them, they're beasts, like, you know. But I think you don't Honda Click. You know yourself, Honda Clicks are brilliant wee bikes. Like, I love the PCX. That thing's done a shift for us, man. But the Forza, what's that? About 120,000, 150,000 baht in it. It's not. They're not cheap. But let's say Hondas. I love Hondas. Hondas are just reliable as anything. Cars or bikes or, you know. Hopefully, wee Tam jumps tonight. Well, he's got a bird around the now, so good on him. Is that what it is? 180. There we go. I know they're not cheap. Like, let's say because in the 24th when I get the money for the flat, and I don't know. The thing is, we've got the PCX, a Honda. What's the wee tiny Honda? That was Kate's next door's. shampoo, our middle daughter, she had a Honda Click, but I spent 5,000 baht on it when I was here the last time, and now it needs 15,000 baht for work, so we've just ditched it. But she's got the youngest daughter's motorbike at the moment, so I might I'll just get a Honda. I'm going to buy a Honda Click for us. We need 3 motorbikes in the house. Not that the other daughter doesn't live with us, but she can get a Honda Click. Get a great little bike, right? I was going to buy myself a car. I was like, I don't need one. Really? Do I? Because I mean, nah, I don't need a car here, man. That's local money. I'll tell you how much is it? 180. That is the Honda Forza. It is. Unless Frank Job beats me to it, it is. It was an XE. The US Thai baht. 180,123. So that's about 4,300 quid. It is though, isn't it? The Clicks are brilliant though, bike the one at Frank, you know yourself. I'm sure you've had one and you rented one at some point. The thing is, see the pockets that you can put stuff in, they bang my knees. That's the only thing about them. You do, but it's not. It's actually a pain in the neck, actually. When I get my visa, the lassie's going to get me a motorbike license and a car license, but it's there's ways and means, Mark, if you know what I mean. Look, Nori, I'm not a big motorbike person. I do it. I drive the motorbike here. Well, no, actually, I actually love buzzing about. You know, I just enjoy buzzing about, follow my nose. Absolutely brilliant, great wee bikes, Honda Clicks. You don't see many in the UK. It's just Mark. But like I say, where I live, there's plenty. I've got the beaches. I've got if you've seen my video the other night, it's 20. It's about half an hour long, and the mountain behind. When I say, "What is a mountain?" I just follow my nose. You know what I mean? It's great. But the day before we moved from my old house, right down the road there, about 8 months ago, I went out for a final sort of scoot about. I forgot my phone. I forgot my wallet, and I realised I was, as the crow flies, I wasn't that far, but it was all back roads, and I was like, oh no. And I was like, and then I did a U-turn, and the thing sputtered. It never done that to me. I was like, you could have a long, long walk. But it didn't. It lasted all the way home. Right, okay, doke, cool. Really? That may well be a purchase in a few weeks. No, everything here's a Honda Clicks 120, I think. Honda PCX is 120, I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, so that might be a purchase then, Frank. There we go. I mean, there's a Honda guys from the corner, actually. One town. I'm looking forward to Rangers coming back next week. Get the build up going this week. I know what my video is tomorrow morning. Yeah, like everyone. Is everyone quite happy? There's a question. Is everyone quite happy with Danny Roll? You're quite content at least, or are you get your doubts, or are you know what I mean? I'm more than happy with him. Maybe a bit naive, but yeah, he's not done anything yet for him. It cheesed me off what his carpet head had already. Carpet did very quickly. A Honda Click, well, I'm just. I'm just doing a Honda Click thing now. Wait a minute, this is why I set up this office. I've got my iPad here. Hang on. Honda Click price. Not that I'm doubting. I'm not doubting. I just want to do this. Didn't know they were playing. But I'm here. I'm just on my. What am I doing? There's Google. Work your twat. All new Honda Click. Yeah, there we go, man. No, I didn't doubt you. Oh, aye. 63,000 baht. You know what, mate? That could very well be a good shout, Frank. That be a. Yeah, man. I love the PCX, though, but. Yeah. That'll shift as well, that. Shite. Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people were behind them, and rightly so because we're badly scarred. That's a very good point, Mark. It's just slowly picking up because everyone's kind of like, oh. But it gets a pass with Europe, totally. Norrie, that's the thing. See, if we'd got them in the summer, man, we'd be top of the league, or we were level pegging with Hearts because we were beat the rat catchers at Ibrox to start with, and we probably bet them at Hampden. We don't know, but yeah. It has. It's slowly building, Stacey. I wouldn't say it's, but yeah, definitely. The feel, yeah, I don't think the feel good factor's there yet. I think we're just like that because we know we can't win the league. I know people say keep the faith in the Marvin Andrews thing and all that. We're not winning the league because we're not right. It would be some Netflix story if we did, though. You know what I mean? But I can't see it, man. I just cannot see it. But it's Hearts at top of the league. Yeah. I know. And what was the game? I think it was a Falkirk game. Said this isn't a must-win game. Every game in the league is a must-win game for Rangers, man. Okay, but for me, Mark, and I know people disagree on this, Europe's always been a perk for me. It's brilliant on Thursday nights, Wednesday nights, Tuesday nights is brilliant. But the 3 home trophies are more important. Simple as that. All 3 of them. A sing song on the bus would be good instead of it being flat. Yeah. I mean, people are having a go at me doing interacting with the crowd at the end of the game. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I think it's great. It's I like that. You know, I get why people don't. Up to them, but nah, come on, man. Football's about enjoyment. Who's Willie Nonce? I don't know who he is. Willie Nonce? What are you on about? I don't get that unless I'm being stupid. I'm probably making a fool of myself here, aren't I? Aye. I mean, we're going to lose somewhere, but aye. Aye, but that, right, Norrie, I get that. But who? I've got no, I don't care. I've no idea, mate. I've never even heard of him. I thought Nonce. Surely they've not employed something called Nonce. Please, I need to Google this. Is that his name? Sorry, I don't like I say. I don't like to. They've not appointed a Nonce for their manager. There's nothing Google about it. I don't like typing Celtic into the Google. I hate doing this because it Celtic new manager. Oh, Nancy for that screams Russell Martin to me. Nancy, all right, okay. Listen, I know what you mean. He's an MLS guy. He was a player. I think he's been manager of the year and all that. That could be a good, appointment for them. But that's it. There is a bit of Russell Martin about that. My instant thought when I looked at that the other day was, that's a Russell Martin thing. But then here we go. I'm not really bothered with names and that, but it's been out nonsense. They don't do themselves any favours. They call themselves the boys as it is. You're like, come on, man. But anyway, I don't particularly like talking about them, even though we've got to. But whatever, man. He's whatever. You know, worry about our own stuff. You know, honestly, really not sure. So that was it. This guy's at it, like I fair dues at it. That's tickled me. Listen, the worry about our own house, you know. But there is a bit of there is a risk in all that, and there is a bit of I don't know if Russell Martin's or anything, but whatever. Let's just go and win our own games, then worry about them. Aye. The next game against them, Ryan's dancing the nonsense. You're getting me in trouble, man. I see. The thing is, the camera says I can go up to what is it, 1 to 10. Well, you know what I mean. The camera, what is it? It's general camera HD. I can go up to the what's that, 1080. I don't need to. You don't need 1080 camera. I don't know. This camera's clear enough, isn't it? Am I coming through clear and you can hear me and see me? I know see me is not the most attractive thing in the world, but you know what I mean. I've got a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 windows open, so whatever you call it. But yeah, that's fine. That'll do for me. Let's see. Yeah, here's a thing, and I was talking about this the other day. My brother works in the film industry and all that, and he does editing. See this 4K and 8K thing? He says that's one of the biggest scams you can ever believe because we can't actually see more than 2K. It's impossible for the human eye to see 4K and 8K and 16K, whatever it is. He says it's the biggest scam going ever. We've had 4K since the 1920s, he said. It's an absolute scam. You know, I think he says 720, you can see the difference between 720 and 1080. Not much, but above that, your human eye can't see it. So there we go. That's brilliant, man. In my wee office. Like I say, I don't know if I make it a microphone thing, but what's the point? You know what I mean? There's a pop-up just come from somebody that maybe a Tim on the page. Give me a second. Give me a second. Can I do that? No, it's just as a guy. As a guy, I've got to be careful with a bit. I'm glad it's crystal clear. I'm actually getting cold. My wee office. See, there's a guy just commented and he came a bit. Why did that pop up there and not there? Professional dash was the professional bit. Had a quiet day yesterday, so had 142,000 views. Yesterday, that's a quiet day. Went a pound or two a day. Talk about that. Danny roll, Danny roll. Just want to get that on your heads because it's in my head. Right, sorry. There's a couple of people when their names pop up. I've got to be like, there's one guy. He's going to go soon, like, but I'll give him a bit. There's a clock in the wall. I'm 7 hours ahead, mate. 7 hours. The thing is, when the clocks go back, it goes to 6 hours. See the difference that 1 hour makes when you're watching Champions League, etc. It's just so different, like well, it's not. I'm not complaining. Me, Frank, and all that, and Dan as well. Dan here, he's in Pattaya. Dan's in Pattaya. We do all right, man. It's a nice way of life out here. The visa thing's a pain in the hook, but anyway, it's got to be done. Well, actually, see when I was talking about the wife meeting that Thai green curry. I think tomorrow's the day I'll mention it to her, and we'll go down to the market, get all the bits and bobs. I love the markets. Absolutely brilliant. And the people are good. Thai people are good. Like, oh, excuse me. Let me try something here. Starring my own. I'm starring my own bloody post. That's sad. Let's get a banner going. Right, let's try something. Oh, hang on. I'm just trying something. To my YouTube. Wait, check it. My spelling is so bad. See when I tied flipping keyboard. Franky Jers, that's mine. Honestly, it's need to. Oh, there we go. That's cool. Oh, I can do it. Right. Okay. Okay. So can you see that? Can you see that ticker at the bottom? Crap. Yeah, it's listen, out here's not for everyone. It's got its downfalls. Like the visa thing's difficult, especially if you're under 50. It's a pain in the backside. And I think Frank and Dan might say there was something popped up in the last 48 hours. They're messing with the visas again. But anyway, we'll leave when it comes to legal stuff. We've all got to be kind of semi careful what we say. We might get our backside kicked, you know. Because that's the thing. Like when I do my tie, when I'm like I've put on my YouTube today, I'm going to start doing episodes, shall we call it, about Thailand, how I got here, and just the way of life here and all that, mate. But there's one thing you can never do. I can never criticise anyone. If I went to a Thai restaurant and said it was crap, they put a complaint in, my passport was taken off me. I go to court and I can be a year tied up legally. So it's I can never really say that. But in all honesty, it's very rare of a crap Thai food anyway, The worst food I've had, I won't say the name of the place, it was one of the major American conglomerate fast food joints that do chicken stuff. I get the absolute screaming abdabs off them, man. Once I've only been proper food poisoning once here in years. The thing is, what you do though, it doesn't matter what country you go to. I find when I go to another country, even if I were back to Trinidad next week, take me a day or two for my belly to settle, just with the water, brushing your teeth and all that. Like I do brush my teeth out the water out the tap here, but it's like because I did have an accident in my pants the other day here, but I won't. You don't need to know about that, and I mean proper. So, oh God, I hate being 50. Can't trust a fart. But back to the Rangers. So the build-up was once the. I am looking forward to the Scotland match. I must admit, I am looking forward to it. I know I do get the issues that Rangers fans have with them. I've done it myself, but listen, we call ourselves British, and rightly so. So that means we should support Scotland, Northern Ireland, the Welshies, and England. You can't live in Scotland and be anti-Scotland, but I do get it. But if you try and forget that, because I know when I was growing up, 70% of Hamden was Rangers fans when it was Scotland games, and we didn't care who our player was. Paul McStay scored, we jumped about. I know, sorry, I. If Paul McStay scored for Scotland, we jumped about like a maddie. You know what I mean? It didn't matter. Oh yeah, man! I bloated my underpants when I absolutely righted down there, but and the hotel wasn't too happy. The mess I made in the toilet, but anyway, this is not no stop. You know, aye. I just muted that right. I'm quite. I still. There's a few things I want to test on this and that, but you lot I say I'm coming through loud and clear. What is the point in going and spending money on a microphone? You know, if I had to do it, I would just put these in. Actually, I'm going to put these in now. My ears. Tell me if there's any difference. Right, where's the Bluetooth thing? This is Bluetooth. Give me a second. Hang on a second. I think I need to do this for these. Here, I'm just going to try right how to do this. Danny roll. Danny roll. Come on. Come on. The Bluetooth's not seen them yet. It's getting quicker, the thing. These were supposed to be linked up already. Hang on. Aye. Oh, they're connected already. Get your right here. This is me doing it now. Right. Connect. Right. That's me now using these. Is this better? I but does it? I mean, I don't mean that to be cheeky. Does it? I mean, it's all about the thing, you know, professional. I'm sitting in a thing about. I don't know. I mean, if I had a professional mic, I'd have it out of view. I'd have it out of the way, you know. But I'm not criticising those that do it, by the way. But it's just to me, it doesn't make any difference as long as I get this message over. But is that any clearer now with these in? Or is it just the same? Excuse me. It's an hour and a quarter. I've been on talking absolute mince. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That's a bit rude. I do know. What does that do? All right, all right, all right. Okay, I'm still learning. I'll get a pop up here. Oh, yes. Yeah, stop. See, so I was just going to pop up this chair's knackered already. All of that. See, when I do my videos outside, I've got a mic, but I click arm down here. You can't hear the difference, right? That's that done. Thank you. See, this is all about learning, so what's the point? You know, and listen with that perfect. Wait a minute. Give me a second. I'm going to go and get the mic and see if it makes any difference. The one I use from outside. I'll be a minute. Right, we're back. Right, I'll see if this makes any difference. Right, this is a mic I use outside. I can't. I don't know what happened here. Oh, it's just beeped. Okay, I think that is that anything? Is that anything? Okay, that's it now hooked up. Is that any different now? Because it's on me now. That one. Hang on. That's that on now. Is there any difference there at all? I mean, there's lights flashing and all that, so I'm assuming it's hooked up. Okay, so is there any difference? No, that like I said, the mic thing. People have got mics. You know, I mean, it's that's now. But so, do you hear any difference? I think I need to mess with the colours. The thing I see when I get a laptop, sometimes I mess with stuff, and you don't need to mess with it. I'll just stick with the default stuff on a laptop because it's default for a reason. You know, I've downloaded a couple of apps like the WhatsApp app. What else? Still the same. There we go. Um, aye. And listen, seeing a podcast like this, there's not really. Do you really need to sound professional? As long as people can hear you clearly and see you clearly, that's all that matters. This isn't us watching the World Cup final and, well, to contradict myself, a 4K telly, and it's just it's about being able to hear the person. As long as you can hear me clearly, that's all that matters. You don't need extra treble, extra bass, and all that. You know. Aye. So I'm sure when we go back to Ibrox, Ibrox will be busy again. Not that it wasn't busy anyway, but you know what I mean. People all that buzz about Ibrox going back to it and all that. I just hope we give Livingston a doing. You know what I mean? I don't mind Livy as a club just because I like what's his chops as manager like. I like him. He come back from well, you all know what happened. He get into a bit of trouble. The thing about him is it's his accent that's going to hold him back in his career, and I think that's a shame because he's obviously a football man. You know, I know that every manager or player or whatever you want to call it is a football man, but you know, I think he worked for a couple of years for free at Livingston, didn't he? It may have been a bit of a side hustle, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. That's not a nice thing to say, but aye. So there's no difference with the microphone in. And this was a cheap and nasty thing. I think it was only like 20 quid off Amazon. So it's not exactly an expensive one. All right. Okay. That's all right. Aye. So maybe I can maybe get one of the light things, you know those lights that they use. I mean, I can get one of them in town tomorrow for peanuts. Aye, okay. No, that's good to know. Because like I say, this is the first sort of time I've done that. But no, but Mark, the picky stuff is what I want to know. It's aye. You see the cat sleeping. Oh, look at you. Aye. No, okay, I'll get a light. So, Mark, you reckon it wouldn't be? I'm taking this off now. Mark, you reckon a light would be? It wouldn't go out of miss then? Aye. I better charge this just. In case. Aye. Dark t-shirt. Right, aye. Okay. Right, so it's gone darker now. The light is on. Aye, right. I will get a light then. I'm going to get a light. Aye. Okay. Right, but I'm going to get a light. I mean, like the peanuts, you know. But I see what you mean. Actually, now, right, hang on. I'm going to go into I'm going into YouTube a second, right, just to have a look. Danny. Okay, right. I now see. I now see what you mean. Actually, all right. I'm going to get a light. Right. What's this super goal thing? I'm actually on YouTube. I'm looking at myself through YouTube. But I get what you mean. I could do with a slight- I like definitely. Danny roll, Danny roll. Aye. Don't have Amazon in Thailand, Stace. Oh, honestly, Stacey, see in Thailand, the markets and all that here, that kind of stuff. I mean, if you go, what time is it? Everyone will be shut now, but no, that's I let's see. I'll go and get one tomorrow. It gives me something to do tomorrow. We've got a thing here called, what's it called again, Frank? If you're there, it's called Lasda. The table, the chair, and I forgot. I've got another flat pack to do. I've got to build shelves for this toilet, the bathroom. It's Lasda. It's the same thing. Let's say they wouldn't have Amazon here, but it's the same difference. There's other stuff as well. Like in Thailand, there's a company. It's like Fraser's. It's called Central, and you can order stuff on there. But yeah. But I know what you mean, Stace. You're right. But see the markets here. The markets are everywhere. Like I'll say that's. You've given me something to do tomorrow, Stace. There you go. There you go, Dol. Sorry for calling you that. I can't believe that. The new Scottish coach. What are they getting rid of? What's his chops? Surely they'll not get rid of the Alki. I mean, I don't like the guy, but he looks like he's going to qualify us for a World Cup. So a nasty man by nature, but yeah. Well, you look. What's that? Give me. What is it?
W. Kelly.
Where did you buy?
7.
Mm. Thank you. Oh, eating on here's another right thing. I think my wife eats and eats and eats, and I think she's 50 kilo. Apple, how much you? How many kilo?
47.
47. I'm 133.
47.
She's 47 kilos. He's funny. I'm lucky with her. I get away with, not get away with murder, just get a good relationship. There we go. Right. We don't need a new Scottish coach. We've got, I can't forget his name, Steve Clark. I mean, Steve Clark's doing all right. I would say I don't like the man, but you know, I think the next Scottish manager is obvious though. With Derek McInnes. I think he'd be a great Scottish manager. Absolutely brilliant. You know, because I like McInnes as a person. I remember back in the day when we were when he was at Rangers. I was me and my mate, a couple of my mates. We were at the Moat House in Glasgow. You know I don't. It's not called the Moat House now, but you know what I mean. The bar was popular there. We were in, and a lot of the Rangers team were in the Rollins, Stuart McCall, McInnes, and all that. And I was coming back from the toilet, and McInnes was coming back as well. And it's all right, Derek. It's all right. And he was dead nice. He said, "Listen, as a Rangers fan, thanks for everything you do." He shook my hand and gave us a kind of pat in the back, like, and I was like, it was nice, you know. Honestly, mate, I'm as thick as two short planks. Hands up to that one. I actually don't know. I don't know. If I had a choice, it would be Duncan Ferguson. You know, but he's not really done a lot of coaching though, has he? But I think the problem with Duncan Ferguson would be that's a big presence at a football club. You know, and would the manager want that? You know, if I had a choice sitting here right now with Duncan Ferguson, but I don't think that's realistic. The one I would go for is Neil McCann. I just like McCann, and there was something about Billy Dodds. But it's just like I say, I'll get a wee light. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have. Yeah, 'cause like I say, I quite like. What's he feeding the cat? Oh, she's got cat wipes. The cat's just love her as well because she loves her cats more than her family, right? She's laughing. 47 kilos, man. Small. A big dunk is, yeah. But I don't know if it's what we need. Is it or is it? Maybe it is. Well, for all he's a big character, he's also not stupid. Um, Apparently, he was great in Air Friday night. Like some of you remember, I ran a competition on the page for 2 free tickets for it, and the chap went and said he loved it. So that was good. I was supposed to go as a VIP, but obviously I was here. Obviously, I'm here. I wish I would like to have missed that. I could have stayed for it, but I just wanted out that flat. I just wanted here to start to settle in. She's doing the sleep and all that in the cats. But I know Dunk would be. Like I say, this is going to be part of my chat for tomorrow anyway. I think the reason there's not been picked yet is because there's no rush. They wanted Danny into the club. They wanted me to play football matches and worry about stuff like that late at the international break, which we are now. So I think maybe now there'll be a bit more action being taken. Not that it wouldn't have been, because at the end of the day, what the tell and all that do, but okay, cool. There could be that as well. Yeah, there could be that as well. Like I say, this international period, we've still got a week of it to go. Yeah, a week of it to go. Things will be happening. And I hear actually you're giving me ideas here. Thankfully, for all we don't like Thelwell, right? He's not made the decision. Danny's probably said to him, "Look, listen, give me till the international break. I want involved in this. I wanted to be part of the interview process. Give me the CVs of these people. Let me do it. And I want to be there in the interview period. But I want to do it away from when I'm training a team, when I'm learning about the Rangers. So there we go. That's that Steve Stew there. You kind of just jogged that in my mind there, or kicked it off. Oh, she bites you. She is biting her. She's playing with the cat, but yeah. No, I think that's I think we might again. I don't like defending Thelwell, but there might have been a bit of thought behind the process here of why it's taken us a bit to employ the Scottish coach, because Roll knew who his number 2 and 3 were going to be. They came in quite quickly. So, like I say, there's guys in the page, and rightly they've said, why is there nobody in yet? Why did it take so long? And when you think about it, should it take long? Because there's only probably a pool of 4 or 5 that we will pick from. Or maybe there'll be a left field one. But there's nobody really, is there? Or is there? I mean, I'm trying to think here. Can any of you guys think, is there anyone left field? I mean, left field means that we won't see it coming, but is there somebody out there that obscure? I can't really think of anyone. No, I can't. But, I mean, there's Lee Wallace, McCann, Dodds, Ferguson is Duncan Ferguson outside. Barry Ferguson will not come back as a number in any capacity other than manager. He said that. I've lived abroad for 35 years. I've been abroad 35 years, so no. I joined the Royal Navy at 17 in 1991, and I've been away most of the time since then, and even did my 7 years in that. Then had a couple of years I was down at Hunterston, then Holland, and all around the world. It's nothing. I don't want to sound like he's the angry one coming. Cat. I'm used to this. This is no. I missed Thailand when I was in Scotland, not the other way around. I mean, Scotland's a great place. Don't get me wrong, but I love it here. Like I'm sitting here in shorts and t-shirts. Do you know actually? See, if I was to go to the 7-Eleven now, I would need to put a hoodie on because it's cold. Not shivering cold, but I would definitely have a hoodie on to go to the 7-Eleven in the corner. It's about 5 minutes away. Well, there's two of them about the same distance, but no. I know Scotland's good. The scenery's brilliant, but the scenery here, some of the scenery here is stunning. Like, I might actually do a video tomorrow from up the hill. In fact, that's what I'll do in the morning from up the hill. Because the last time I did it from uphill was a Sunday, and there's two viewpoints. And on a Sunday, there's a lot of people. Listen, um, right, I'm live now, so I need to be careful to say I don't want Kieran Miller near Rangers because it's a personal thing through somebody I know, and no, that's that. He's not. Him and his wife are not nice people at all, and that's where it ends. Yeah, that's how I do live. That's exactly how I live. You know what I mean? That won't happen right now. I mean, I can see. I think I actually want to have to stay on as a pool player just for a handover to the next generation. I don't. Tow's done more good than bad for us, and I know there's going to be people disagree, but he's always there. He's always. I mean, when was Tav injured? You know, and I know he's not a very vocal captain, but managers have kept him as a man as the captain, so that says a lot. Um, yeah, I mean, I think. Oh, excuse me. Tav's here for a while yet. Probably another season. I'm quite happy for him to stay on. Give him another year. Maybe probably his wages will come down, and maybe he'll stay on as a coach, the under 18s, under 19s, whatever it's called. Um, yeah, I like Tav. I'm a fan of Tav. Listen, I've slated him on the page. I've shouted at my eyebrows, but I've also cheered my nuts off when he's done stuff. Possibly, I'm going to assume. I don't know for a fact, but I'm going to assume Tav's we've done his tickets. Then again, some players just they want to retire, but and I'm pretty sure Tav's were extremely settled in Glasgow. His kids are Glaswegian. Let's be honest. They've probably got a Glaswegian accent. Clearly, his wife's settled in Glasgow. I know where he lives. I won't say, but I know he's very popular around the area he lives. You know, yeah. The thing that bugs me about not bugs me about Tav. I never put posts up about Tav because it just ends up at S show. You know what I mean? What annoys me about Tav is when people say, "Oh, he's seen off X amount of managers." Those managers saw themselves off, not Tav. Oh, God's sake, Mark! Absolutely, I've screamed my head off at the boy. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah. People moan about his set piece. The thing is about the crosses. They say they can't get it past the first man. The aim is to get it past the first man because if they get it past the first man at that height, it's a major, major goal threat. And I remember that it was somebody. I think it was Talk Sport. It probably was Talk Sport said that, and they explained it. There we go. I've got no doubt about that. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure he has. Aye, aye. In fact, did we not get rid of a manager? And with the European game, and Tav might have been the guy that would have been the badges man. Or am I miles out here? I might be actually. I might be miles out with that. I am on here a second. I'm just checking the page. Make sure there's a pop up come up about somebody. And I don't. The guy's another one of the guys is a bit of a. He's in a yellow card. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I am here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really looking forward to going to watch my. Yeah, I'm sure he was the badges man at one game. But I can't wait to go to my local team, Ray Young FC. Google them, follow them on their socials. Ray Young, RAYONG FC. They're a Thai Premier team. They're normally a yo-yo, but they're doing all right this year. And I can't wait to go to their games. And I'm going to do a couple of podcasts with some. There's a guy called, I think it's English Speaking Thai Podcast, and there's a Ray Young FC. I'm assuming he's a teacher in town. So I'm looking forward to going to them. They get 1,000, 2,000. So yeah, it gives me something on a Saturday, and I think it's 100 baht to get in, which is £2.50 or something like that. So, you know, oh God, he is what, and Tab is one of us now. I mean, he's a Leeds fan, which we know, but he's one of us. See, that's a good question, Mark. I mean, you can watch it on YouTube, but I would say it's kind of the top 6 or 7 in the country are probably Scotland Championship yo-yo teams. But there's some good players. The thing is, there's a lot of Eastern Europeans. Like my local team have got 2 Brazilians. There's an ex-Rangers youth player apparently lives near me around here. He plays up in Pate, I think. I mean, there's a lot of. I guess you would call them journeymen, but there's a lot of Europeans playing Southeast Asia and then Malaysia, Hong Kong, Thailand, Cambodia that you never hear of, but they just jump around there because they weren't good enough in Europe. But Thailand have never qualified for the World Cup. And the thing is, Thailand, the national team, they've got to qualify for a qualifying league to get to the World Cup. I mean, I actually want Thailand to get to the World Cup more than Scotland. And I do want Scotland to get there because see that would do for the country. It would be mental. The place would just be party, 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 But yeah, the leagues, it's all right. No, it's a good standard. A good standard. But it's not. Aye, I've not watched it in a while, mind you. So I'll tell you, but I'll do blogs on it, podcasts on it on my YouTube. I won't put it on here, but as I won't upload it to here. I'll link it. I'll be on my YouTube, and you'll know how to find my YouTube. Like if you haven't liked and subscribed my YouTube, please do. The ticker's at the bottom there. I say at the end of the day, Mark, I just want to go and watch football. Because I know people might find this hard to believe. It can get a bit boring here, but like I say, if it's on a Saturday, I think it's usually about 6 o'clock kick-off in the evening. I would go there, then just go to Y33, my local after, because it's Y33's that bar. It's on the same street more or less. You go along, turn right, and it's there. I mean, the stadium's 15 minutes from here. No, 20 minutes. Good little stadium as well. It's got main stands covered. Then it's an old-fashioned tennis. It's got the running track as well because it's in a whole sports complex. I will do a post about the whole place. I'm pretty sure if I spoke to the people at the stadium, they would let me in and film. When it's not a match day. What are you saying? Are you getting something wrong? It's one of the cats. Come on. Are you scared of me all of a sudden? Come on, Solomon, you're my friend. There's a hamster in here as well. Yeah. No, right, thanks for subbing YouTube. Please, everyone do that. I'd appreciate it. I make no bones about it, how I earn £1 or 2 off this. Not a lot, but it helps the retirement. It helps me stay here. I'll be honest with you, if I wasn't earning money off social media, I'd probably be trying more to do offshore jobs. I might do the offshore job around here, but it'll only be in this area, it won't be in the North Sea. If I do one in the North Sea, somebody's flying me from here, putting me up in a hotel in Aberdeen or Norwich, and paying me a lot of money. And that's just not happening, But yeah, I'm certainly. Like I say, I get the money for the house in a few weeks, on the 24th or something. What's the date today? Oh, my date's in the wrong in my phone and my thing. Hang on. On my laptop. Hang on, I'm just changing the dates in the American format. Give me a second. Right, change the time and date format. I'm just doing stuff for you. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, wait a minute. How am I doing this? It's an American way. I need to change that actually. Aye. This is. Crap. Give me I'm here. I'm just. Crap. I'm just. I'm just trying to change the time and date because it's in the American format, 6 to 11, 16. No, give me a second. I'm just trying to. Right, United Kingdom. I'm just. Date and time. No. I'm just, let's say I'm here, I'm just trying to. Oh, that's going to bug me now. See, that's the American way here. I don't. Oh wait, I've done it. Woohoo! Right, I'm going to say something here. Is there anyone else that doesn't particularly mind the paddies? I don't mind them as such. If they get the World Cup, good on them. I'm glad they changed that date. That's brilliant. I feel like Bill Gates now. I'm trying. Oh, how did I do it right? Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to pop up. See, you've got this meta. Oh, fucking hell. How do I get a negative interaction? How does that work? Danny roll. Danny roll. Danny. Okay, if somebody agrees with me, way. I'm just replying to somebody. I'm just replying to people. Give me one. I don't like do. I don't like. There we go. When somebody replies, give them I try to reply to everyone, but it's not easy to. It's not easy. Trust me. I've just found something. Well, My spelling, man, honestly, Jings. I can't even spell my own name half the time. Um, and right, in my local Y33 that I go to we Jason, me and Jason go to each other, but he doesn't like football or sports of any form, but he's ginger. I don't know why I even said that. He's Irish, but he couldn't give a fuck about it all either. You know, he'd want Ireland to be united. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I see their point of view, but I don't. Before anyone jumps on me, it's ours. But I get why he does. You know, I respect that opinion. We're on a roll with it. I wish I could do tumbleweed. I'm just replying to a chat on the page. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to pin that. I'm still finding my feet with this laptop. PayPal, right. This is. I'm actually, like I say, I know I'm boring you all, but I'm finding my feet. This is actually pretty cool. Right. Yeah. This is actually because when you subscribe, when you start earning on Facebook, you get a thing called Meta Business. I think everyone can do it, but yeah, it makes a difference. Like once you know how to use it, close. Yeah, I'm just looking at my TikTok for a second. I wonder if I can go live. No, I can't. Right, activity. Cat, come here. Comments. Yeah. Oh, see the abuse I get, man. It's brilliant. I've got a guy who's going to kick my head in over here. He's threatening to fine me and all that. And people that think that 7-Eleven food's good, it's absolute crap, man. So, yeah, Rangers time soon. What time's that? 11. Listen, I'm going to go because I've seen that England game's on at midnight, innit? I might go I'll go for my shower and see what happens. But I'm going to go now, right? That's me been on nearly 2 hours just talking knickers, and as usual, who's that? Is that my daughter up? Kate, you just wake up. Come here. No, she won't. Say hello to people. She just woke up. Everybody at night, say hello. So that's my daughter. What team do you support this week? Liverpool this week. Okay. She's the apple of my eye and all that. But the thing is about, I know this is a kind of obvious thing to say, but Ty, social media is massive around the world. But see the fact that I'm doing this and getting all the people, see the followers that I've got, and I'm at like 65 million views or something like that since Christmas, and that blows the kids' minds because that's just huge here for them. You know what I mean? And because she set up the office sort of thing, I've got to give her money. To be honest with you, I don't. No, you shut up, Stacey. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for following and getting involved and blah 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 all that today. It's always I quite enjoy the interaction. You know, I mean, I know a lot of the time it doesn't. It's not Rangers stuff. It's just me waffling on, but that's what I do. You know what I mean? I quite enjoy it with you all, and you always give you all. I learn off you guys as well, guys and girls. I learn off you all. You know, it's not just I steal some of your ideas in time and post them this morning. But you know what I mean. I thoroughly enjoy the interaction with you all. It is appreciated, and even wee Kate there, she's she's like that now. She's wanting money because she's been on screen. There's Big Baz from her. Please follow Baz and the Hands Across the Water lads on their pod. Irish Northern Ireland Ulsterman. I was on their pod. I would love to go back on them again, even if it's 4 a.m. Yeah. The thing is, Stace, I've been on a 3-day bender already this week. You remember that? And that was a proper bender. You know what I mean? And my wife is the best. I'm so lucky to have her. You know, I know that sounds a bit of a wet thing, but let's not take the Michael there. I've only been here 2 weeks. But thank you all. I love you. I've got a love for you all, and I would love to meet you all one day. But like I say, go and follow the Hands Across the Water lads, follow the Rangers Journal, follow all the good each other. It's good, right? Thank you. I'll speak to you. I'll probably be on tomorrow at some point. Cheers.